The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. Linda Ham!
In a classic sketch, Ferrell hilariously impersonates Harry Carey, and his over-the-top accent already has Linda Ham struggling to hold it together. The real breaking point comes when Ferrell randomly shouts her name 3 times in that ridiculous accent, and Linda completely loses it.
Linda Ham! Linda Ham! Does your name ever make you hungry?
In Elf, during the DNA test scene, Ferrell let out a sudden high-pitched scream after the doctor gave him the tiniest finger prick. The scream wasn't planned, and it caught James Caan so off guard that he started laughing and had to turn his head slightly to keep it hidden from the camera. The Love Oz sketches with Ferrell and Dratch were already hilarious, but when Jack Black joined in, it went to another level. At one point, Ferrell started improvising by stroking Jack during the scene, and Jack could barely keep it together, struggling not to burst out laughing.
That the red maple room never smelled quite the same.
In The Office, the scene where Ferrell's character tells Ed Helms to eat soap was completely improvised.
Drink some soap.
Ferrell suggested it as a joke, and Helms surprised everyone by actually pumping real soap into his mouth. Will Ferrell may only be in Wedding Crashers for a few minutes, but he completely steals the show.
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf!
Playing the legendary Chaz, Ferrell improvised many of his lines, including the now iconic,
Ma, the meatloaf! Fuck!
The moment was so unexpected that the camera actually shakes, because even the cinematographer burst out laughing.
Ma, the meatloaf!
What is she doing? I never know what she's doing.
In Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Jason Lee and Ferrell couldn't hold back their laughter when Ferrell's Will and Holly got a little too close to Banky, and Kevin Smith liked it so much he kept it as the perfect way to end the scene.
There's a lot of love in the room.
Regardless of what you may have heard, I do not kiss guys.
Play it cool, hotshot.
During the action sequence in Get Hard, the scene takes a hilarious turn when Ferrell unexpectedly throws a vase at the cameraman and completely crashes the scene. In Anchorman 2, the vocal warm-up scene between Ron Burgundy and Veronica Corningstone got out of hand when Will Ferrell went off with his strange noises and tongue twisters. Christina Applegate tried her best to stay in character, but her laughter was real, and it made the scene even funnier.
Grab the children! Save the children!
In the Evil Boss sketch, Pierce Brosnan was supposed to keep a straight face, but that went out the window once Ferrell stormed in as the world's worst boss.
I should fire you and burn down your friggin' house! I am this close to raping you!
Brosnan was already cracking, but when Ferrell kept stabbing Chris Parnell with a trident long after he was dead, he completely lost it and had to cover his face to hide his laughter. The Love Oz sketches usually had Ferrell being overly romantic with Rachel Dratch, but in one take, he pushed her a little too far and she nearly fell, so he had to quickly grab her hand to keep her from hitting the floor.
Not! Now get the hell off me!
Ferrell loved adding his own silly humor to wild scenes, often surprising his co-stars and making them struggle not to laugh, like in The House, when the group is threatening a man, and Ferrell suddenly throws in some wild line.
I'm gonna take your dick, I might lick it! Hang on, what? Wait, what? What do you mean?
In the Cut for Time sketch, Ferrell plays a drama teacher who likes to make his students uncomfortable. When the other actors crowd too close to see the cast list, Ferrell shouts,
Back up, please! Back up! Please!
The whole cast, including Aidy Bryant, is struggling to hold back laughter, and Mikey Day even forgets he's on camera when he blurts out a question in the middle of the scene.
Back up! Please! What are you doing?
Behind every Ferrell moment, there is a series of outtakes where he adds his own flair with improvised bits, instantly causing other actors to break character. That's exactly what happened with Mila Jovovich in Zoolander, who kept cracking up take after take.
That's Hansel. He's amazing. And he's hot as a firecracker.
In a sketch with Will Ferrell and Dana Carvey, Dana was supposed to slap Will after he kept messing with the antlers. But the sound guy missed his cue, and Ferrell improvised his way through the awkward moment.
Put him down.
The mistake was so funny that both actors ended up giggling for the rest of the sketch.
Were you trying to hit me?
Well, no, there was a fly right near your head and it went like that.
In Step Brothers, the scene where Ferrell attempts to color on John C. Reilly while he's asleep had to be filmed over a dozen times, mostly because Ferrell kept putting the brush in all the wrong spots. Talk about breaking people at a dinner table. Who better than our beloved comedic genius, Will Ferrell? During the dinner scene in Talladega Nights, while Ricky's kids mouth off to their grandpa, Ferrell hilariously joins in, making John C. Reilly completely lose it.
You gonna let your sons talk to their grandfather like that? I'm their elder.
I sure as hell am, Chip! Chip!
In The Other Guys, Ferrell doesn't just deliver his lines, he goes out of his way to crack everyone up. During the dinner scene with Eva Mendes and Mark Wahlberg, he randomly compares Mendes' character to a German Shepherd, making everyone instantly break into laughter.
Very painful.
The doctor said it was similar to operating on a German Shepherd when they have hip dysplasia.
I'm not as professional. I can't do this right now.
In yet another hilarious sketch, Ferrell plays an overly patriotic office worker, but his over-the-top display of patriotism takes a ridiculous turn when he shows up wearing a thong.
Here's the situation.
During rehearsals, he wore normal shorts, but for the live show, he secretly trimmed them down into a thong, shocking everyone the second he walked in.
Did not see that coming.
In Spirited, Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds share an elevator scene that turns into pure improv. After running into an annoyingly chatty kid, the two start throwing out ridiculous nicknames, each one sillier than the last, until they can hardly keep from laughing.
There was this little sick kid. God, what did they call him? One crutch. Had a crutch. Little Larry?
In The Other Guys, Ferrell and Eva Mendes share a random story about how they first met. But during filming, Ferrell went off script and dropped such a random line that Eva Mendes completely cracked up.
I was so full of testosterone, I actually killed a coyote.
This is good.
As if the dinner scene in Downhill wasn't already funny enough, with the cast genuinely laughing in the final takes, it got even better behind the scenes when Ferrell accidentally farted in the middle of the scene and Julia Louis-Dreyfus could barely keep a straight face.
Because it happened.
Yeah. Wait, what happened?
In Zoolander 2, the over-the-top makeout scene between Ferrell and Kristen Wiig was completely improvised. When Wiig's huge headdress got in the way, Ferrell went off-script with a ridiculous kissing attempt, and she quickly played along, making the moment even funnier. There are very few actors who can turn simple, random moments into pure comedy gold, and Ferrell's improvisational genius is definitely one of them.
Give me a phone. Give me a phone. Give me a phone.
I don't have a phone. Props never gave me a phone.
Oh, God. I'll use my own.
Get in here. I've discovered a clue. What is it, Mr. Sherlock Holmes?
Before the Sherlock Holmes sketch even started, Will Ferrell and Daryl Hammond were already laughing backstage. Ferrell's silly version of Robert Goulet, kind of like an early Ron Burgundy, was so funny that Hammond couldn't even look at him without cracking up.
It's Monica Lewinsky's undercut. Oh, God, I love this political stuff.